Wow. Wow. I tried to do something a little artsy there. Doing a book reading on camera. Oh, you saw asleep. No. Finally made bed. No. I'm not even speaking in the mic right now. Fuck. Okay. Okay. It's definitely getting picked up for sure. I'm just quiet. I'm gonna turn myself up. No. You know. For sake. Welcome. Welcome. Today we're reading uh illustrated uh who's born? Is that pronounced Usborn or Osborne? Illustrated stories for boys. Only boys here. Girls icky. UE. Oh god, the mic. No, just kidding. I'm accepting of all here in this beautiful reading stream. Do you like my back? I was gonna start the stream. I don't know. I don't know how this is going. I'm gonna regret this. But you know what? This is an interesting thing we have going on here. I'm definitely. This is gonna be great. I'm doing something a little outside the box, clearly, but we have the beautiful bed set up. I'm all choked up now. I'm just gonna relax and read you guys some bedtime stories. Now, despite the pillow, what the pillow says, I'm not tired. I hope you guys can relax and get to sleep with my lovely voice. You know, I suppose I have a monotone voice, so why not read some books? This is lovely. So, I did read this when I was a young lad, and I will be showing the pictures, although I'm not sure how well exactly you'll be able to see them. It's okay. It's all good. No worries. We have the contents. These are all the different stories, and I actually find it interesting. There's like a different art style for every story. I didn't really think about it much when I was a kid, but obviously coming back to it, it's like, okay, yeah, they have all the, you know, credits, proper credits by all the different artists, and I guess original artists of the stories that they're stealing for this book. I don't know how many of them I got permission for, because some of them are like classics, like John, or no, what, fucking Hail of the Kitchen Knight, that for sure is one, because it says retold. Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, yeah, retold. And Sinbad retold. So, you know, is what it is. But, well, we'll get right into the first one. I suppose I'll just read the first one, and then from there we'll potentially diverge, and I'll read some other stories. Let's get right into it with lovely commentary. Okay, wow. We have a chatter. See, I pulled up the chat on my other screen because I should have figured that I would have got one. Oh, and I perfectly got the notification in time to pull up chat. I can't see it though. Oh no, I can't see the new message. Whatever. Who cares? I'll read it. Sorry, hold on. You know what? It's too small. I can't see. Because on mobile, I can't go back and chat. So cringe. Alright, you know what? I'll stand up. Wow, just for you. Damn. No, stop watching. Lamau. No, just kidding. This is funny. This is a funny stream. Reading bedtime stories. Thank you. This is funny. Funny time. You know. Alrighty. Let's get into it now. We'll actually get into it now. Okay, The Masked Pirate. By who is it by? Russell Punter, and illustrated by Kristen Fox. Beautiful illustrations. Sam Sardine had always wanted to be a sailor. This is instantly terrible. I wonder what ages this is for. I'm stalling, because I don't want to read the cringe stories. You know what? Let's get into the badass stories. No? Fair enough. Ah. We gotta. No, it's stories for boys. You have to get out. It's stories for boys. Alrighty. Um, he was desperate to travel the seven seas and do battle with bloodthirsty pirates. Dude, I'm getting Sinbad vibes already. This has Sinbad in it. Damn. As soon as he was old enough, he joined Captain Winky's ship as a captain boy. But Sam soon found out that life on board a ship wasn't exciting as he thought. There's a pirate, a wanted pirate, the masked pirate. Big reward. Whoa! Check out that epic photo. They definitely reuse more than once. He spent all day mopping the decks, peeling potatoes, and washing the sailors' smelly socks. I'm a librarian now. You know, I should become a librarian. Finally, he had enough. He went to the captain and asked for a proper sailor's job. Captain Winky thought Sam was rather rude, but decided to put him to the test. Alright, he said. Let's see you sail the ship into port. He fucking dies. Mountain lag bad. Rip. Sam's chest swelled with pride as he took to the wheel. Look at him go. He really is turning that wheel. Look at beautiful seagulls. I gotta show the pages. I should show the pages as soon as I turn them. That might be better. But steering a ship wasn't as easy as it looked. He maybe should have gotten a tutorial. Like, he probably should have. He kind of really just like let him crash his ship there. It's not as easy as a. I don't know. I was gonna say car, but that's not fun. Luckily, the ship wasn't too badly damaged. He's literally. I don't know. Maybe they were moving slow collision. Sam begged for one more chance. Very well, said Captain Winky at last. You can guard the ship's treasure. Dude, Captain Winky's a fucking dumbass. Sinbad from Victorious? Dude, I didn't watch Victorious, but I watched like a 2-hour video essay on it, so that's basically the same thing. That night, while the rest of the sailors snored in their bunks, Sam sat guard. But he was exhausted after a hard day's work. Soon, he was fast asleep as well. Hours later, Sam was woken from his dreams by a wicked laugh. Dude, is that... Oh, that's a wicked laugh, like Blackbeard? Dude, is that ha? No. Haha, it's mine, all mine. That's, dude, One Piece laugh? He rushed up on deck. You could see the dreaded masked pirate sailing off with Captain Winky's treasure. Dude, not Captain Winky's treasure. Fuck. Not Captain Winky's treasure. Alright. Sam felt terrible. Dude, he's literally cussing at him. I don't know if you can see the... Oh. Yeah. I don't know what that's called, but there's a kind of a word for it. Whatever. It's just censored. They really censored him. Captain Winky has anger issues, dude. When Captain Winky had calmed down, he offered a reward to whoever could track down the thief of his treasure. Damn. But as the pirate always wore a mask, no one knew what he looked like. Suddenly, Sam had an idea. I'll find the pirate. And your treasure, he said. Yo. This is the fucking hero moment. Hero moment. I gotta balance it on my knee. Like I'm too weak. I'm not a true librarian. I can't hold up books. It's not an activity I often do. Captain Winky didn't have much confidence in his captain boy, but no one else had a plan. He just left him. He's like, yeah, dude, go and die. I don't care. That evening, Sam went to the Spyglass Inn, where the local pirates spent the night, and dude, he got fucked up. At breakfast next morning, Sam said in a loud voice, I heard the masked pirate talking in his sleep last night. He described the exact spot where he hides his treasure. Whoa, he's using reverse psychologically. One particular pirate, sitting in a corner, began to look around. Sam's plan was working. Yo, big brain moment. Massive brain. Now I look where the treasure is. I'm going to get it myself, Sam went on. Hearing this, the pirate rushed out to the inn. Sam followed close behind. The pirate jumped into the boat and rowed to the island off the coast. Sam ran to Captain Winky, yelling, "Follow that pirate!" When they arrived on the island, they found the pirate hurriedly digging up a treasure chest. The captain recognized it at once. It was his treasure chest. Taking a flying leap, he landed on the pirate. His is italicized there. I'm actually a good reader. Oh my god, I'm slouched. We gotta... Alrighty. Where was I? Take my ship and fetch help, Sam, my boy, he roared. Well, I can't actually slouch, but, you know, because I have to stay in frame. Also, whatever. Take my ship and fetch help, Sam, my boy, he roared. You trust me to sail? Cried Sam. He grinned from ear to ear. Aye, aye, Captain. He didn't learn his lesson. What a buffoon. Squeaky cleaning. What the fuck? Skip some pages. What? No, never mind. That's the end. Fuck that. Also, this one's cringe. Alright. Listen, I couldn't tell when the story was over. Honestly, that made sense. I'm just stupid. Alrighty. I don't want to read this one. This one's kind of cringe. Well, actually, it's like a little hero story. I'll give a synopsis of what I remember from my youth, actually, because I did end up reading probably all of these. So there's a fucking stupid robot, and then there's this cool epic Chad robot, and he fucking does that, and he's an asshole, but he's cool. I think he gets babes maybe. Fucking Tank Top is his name, because he's not even, his design doesn't even have a tank top. He was the biggest, meanest robot in town, in Robot Town. Anyway, that's fucking, he sabotages all the racers. And then he crosses the finish line in an early race. Or wait, no, he was the only one there. He was the only one at the race until fucking Clanky McGee shows up. And he's a wench. And then he's like, whoa. But because he's such a shitty robot, he wins. Like, his tires are too fucking... They're already deflated, so the tacks don't affect him. I should be showing the... I'll just show the pictures. I should really be showing the pictures more. Alright. And he pisses oil all over the ground and spins in it, and he gets a concussion. Oh my god, he dies. And then he gets like a fever dream, and he's like, wait a minute, I'll just slurp this oil right up. And then he loses his wheel. He uses extendo arm. He uses fucking Zawardo fucking, what is it, the Star Platinum finger, the extendo finger move. That one's pretty funny. That's what this is. Or he's just an ARMS character. I just need to make a cultural reference to stay relevant. Or a JoJo reference to appeal to the weak. By the way, she the Wordle. Okay. Tank Top still one trick. He fucking punched him. And then he won anyway, but then he got disqualified because his wheel won. His wheel crossed the finish line in a bullshit way, so he won. All right, now on to Chad's story, but it's cringe animated. But I actually want to read this one. I'm gonna take a sip of water though. Alrighty. Your wheel... Oh, wait, fuck. Bro, I was reading the end of that story again. Anyway, Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. I remember at some point I feel like hearing this on an audiobook, but I don't know. It was New Year's Eve in the Kingdom of Camelot, and King Arthur was holding a feast. Everyone was eating, laughing, and having fun when... Wait, this is Adventure Time reference? A giant knight strode into the hall. He was as big as a bear and looked as wild as a wolf. The strangest thing about him was he was completely green. He was a green man. It's Beast Boy from Teen Titans. Attack on Teen Titans. The green giant looked at King Arthur's knights, seated around the table. After a pause, he roared, "Which of you will play a New Year's game with me? You will chop off my head, and then I'll chop off yours." Damn. What a Chad. What a Chad this fellow is. No one wanted to play the game, but the Green Knight refused to leave. Finally, Sir Gawain agreed. Seeing the giant's massive sword, he sliced off his green head. Or seizing. Whoa, I'm seizing because I can't read. Everyone, well, it's just at an angle. I have to show. There's him fucking decapitate. I should look at the camera when I'm looking. Decapitated. Everyone gasped as the head bounced down the hall like a huge green ball. Wow. Rhymes. Then the Green Knight's body calmly bent down, picked up the head, and tucked it under his arm. The head looked up. Well done, Sir Gawain, it said. Now it's my turn. Sir Gawain looked pale. You have a year and a day, the head went on. Meet me at the Green Chapel next New Year's Day. Wow. There's the art. Following winter, Sir Gawain set off. He knew he was riding to a certain death, but he had given his word. Can you tell me where to find the Green Capital? Oh, wait. Or Chapel. Where is the Green Chapel? You must find it yourself. Never heard of it. He searched the kingdom with no success, but by Christmas he was exhausted. He would, not give up. Wow, but then he just finds it. At last, Sir Gawain came, to a castle in a forest owned by the Lord Sir Batalic. Sir Gawain asked, Sir Bertalic? Sure, Bertalic. Bertil. I think that's right. Bertilak. No worries. How do I pronounce that? Let's see. Bertilak. How do I pronounce it? Pronounce it for me, this website. Do it. Bertilak. Fuck you. Alright. Whoa. Bits. Oh. Jake. Thank you for the bits. Wacky. I don't know if I've gotten bits. But thank you. Much appreciated. I don't know if I have notifs on this overlay. I don't think I do. But thanks. I'm reading some book. It's a book. It's illustrated books or books for boys. Only boys. No, just kidding. Where was I, though? I was distracted by trying to get that name pronounced. The Green Chapel, he said. Or wait. Sir Gawain asked his question, and Sir Bertilic smiled. The Green Chapel, he said. It's just around the corner. Finally, sighed Gawain. When Sir Bertilic heard Gawain's story, he asked the knight to stay with him. For 3 days, Sir Bertilic went out hunting. Gawain stayed at home with Bertilic's wife. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay. Okay, Sir Gawain. In the evenings, they ate dinner together. The knights told each other everything they had done during the day. Damn. She even has the hanky. But she's waving goodbye to him on his horse. Alrighty. He's gonna turn into the Green Knight and be like, did you fuck my wife? And then chop his head off. I chased a stag, said Bertilic on the first night. Gawain blushed. I read to your wife, and then she gave me a kiss. Oh my god, this is really what happens. Oh my god. Oh my god. I chased a boar, said Bertilic on the second night. Your wife kissed me twice, Gawain said, bright red. I chased a fox, said Bertilic on the third night. Your wife gave me 3 kisses, Gawain whispered. Dude. But Gawain kept it. I did not remember this part from this story when I was a kid. Dude, they are teaching. This book is teaching illustrated stories for boys. Oh my god. But Gawain kept a secret. Sir Bertilic's wife had also given him a magic belt. Oh shit. Dude, dude, he had to take off her belt? Oh my god. She said it could save his life. I'll take a sip of water. Gawain knew he should tell Bertolek, but he wanted to wear it when he met the Green Knight. Wow. Look at him blushing. He's blushing so hard. Alrighty. On New Year's Day, Sir Gawain rode to the Green Chapel. The Green Knight was waiting. Telling Gawain to kneel down, he raised his massive sword, his massive cock. But then he lowered his sword again. Here's the epic sword. The epic sword. Alrighty. The Green Knight raised his sword for a second time. Again, he put it down. The third time, he raised his sword. Sir Gawain didn't worry, but this time, the Green Knight gave the captain a painful nick on the neck, just like his wife. Why did you do that? Asked Gawain. Why did he do that? Next minute, the giant started to shrink and shrink until he turned into Sir Bertolek. Oh my god. And he's like, why'd you fuck my wife? Yes, cried Sir Bertolek. I was the Green Knight. It was a test. I know you're brave because you came to seek me, but I wanted to see how how honest a knight you were, too. OMG, so he asked his wife to kiss him. Smoochies. To kiss you and give you the belt, Sir Bertolek went on. Twice you told the truth and didn't harm you, but the third time you kept a secret. OMG, so cut you. I'm a bad knight. Sad. I'm a coward. You should cut off my head. Nonsense, said Sir Bertolek. You didn't do that badly. Now come back to the castle. I've organized a feast. Gawain smiled, feeling incredibly relieved. Oh, no more games, I promise, Sir Bertolek chuckled. Ha ha ha. Wow. There it is. I am not looking at the camera, I'm just pointing my arms forward. Alright. The Bed Monster Secret. This is another one I vaguely remember. It's a monster and he will want a cookie. And he's a really small monster, I think. He's a really itty... He gets a cookie trap. And a monster wants a cookie. It's a little baby monster. And he's so sad and small. But then he's smart at the end. And he gives him math answers. What a pogger's little dude. Wow, that's that story. Some of them I read. Some of them I'm just like, I don't give a shit. Because, I don't know. I choose to read what I want. I'm not reading this whole story. Frick you. I'll read this one, though. Because I don't know. I like this one, honestly. I read the ones that I like the art style for. I mean, this isn't a bad art style, but this one is cool. And also, actually also has something funny. Alright, now that I'm remembering this story, it's actually kind of funny. Alrighty, we're gonna read this story. Alrighty. Once there was a poor farmer. His wife was dead. Damn, okay, I forgot that part. That was very right off the bat. They could not use context clues. They just got it straight out the way. But, here is this. I will read you the title in a sec. John and the Green Troll. There's a little fish next to John. He lived with his only son, John, near the mountains in Scotland. Oh, damn, this is just a real story. Oh, it takes place in Scotland. That's kind of why I remembered it. I was like, this just feels like an oddly real story. I don't know. Whatever. In the spring and summer, John and his father worked hard in the fields. This tree just won't budge, is what young John is doing. In the autumn, they shut up the farm and went down to the sea to fish. Lovely. But one year, John's father felt too old for the trip. You'll have to go alone, he said to John. Take good care of yourself. Don't worry, I will. Just remember one thing, his father warned. Don't stop at the big black rock. That's where the trolls live. Oh no. The trolls, the internet trolls. That's where they live. As John drove up a rocky mountain path, the sky grew dark. Then a storm blew up. Lightning flashed and thunder growled. I wish my dad were here, thought John. At last, he saw a big black rock. Ah, I can shelter there, he thought. Instantly, not listening to his father's advice. Are you reading as propaganda? Yeah. I actually am. The trolls. He's racist against trolls. But you'll see. It's not quite propaganda. It's propaganda for boys. It's boy propaganda to make you less. It's like I would make a gay conversion joke, but it's like I obviously don't support that. Haha. I mean, it's a joke. People should realize it's a joke, but I'm not gonna actually go through the brain power to make a joke now that I've just done that. Oy vey. John had forgotten his father's warning. He was just glad to set out of the storm. OMG, guys, I'm just gonna distract you with the cool pictures that I already probably showed you. With the propaganda. He sat down outside a cave and unpacked his snack. Whew, what a journey. Made me really hungry. Or whew, that journey. Time for supper, he said to himself. Wait, this takes place in Scotland. Time for supper? I can't do a Scottish accent. Time for supper, he said to himself. He had crusty bread, smelly cheese, and an apple and very big fish. Delicious, he said, as he chomped away. No. Oy vey. Suddenly, the lag is bad, for the record. Probably mobile, too. John heard a noise coming from inside the cave. He was so scared, he stopped chewing. Oh? What's this? He could hear voices, babies' voices. Wah, they cried. We hungry. John quickly picked up the fish, cut it in half. He threw both halves into the cave. Here, eat these, he called. The crying stopped at once. Whew, he said. Thank goodness for that. And there he is, tossing the fish into the cave. Oy. Water. He was almost asleep when a giant shadow fell over him. He looked up. A troll, internet troll, was coming for him. I smell a man, said a low, rumbling voice. Now, John remembered his father's warning, but it was too late. The troll came over to John and picked him up. He shook with terror. This was his first fishing trip, alone, and he was, the one to be caught. Oh, I should have said that with more tone. I haven't read this before. Well, I mean, actually, I literally have, but whatever. Not in recent years. The troll was gentle. Yeah, what the fuck? People are yelling. Yo, I hear people yelling outside. Spooky. Hopefully they're not yelling at me. Gotta close the window, though. Now. Do I care? No, fuck you. Don't care. Didn't ask. Throw a pillow at him. Now John remembered his father's warning. Oh, wait, yeah. The troll came over to John and picked him up. He shook with terror. This was his first oh, wait, yeah. Please don't eat me, he begged. But the troll was gentle. Don't be scared. I skipped it. I skipped some lines. I should close the window. Although it'll be hot. I could take off the Anne blanket. You know what? Boy, I'm a sheeple. We're gonna lose our spot. There's a thing. Whatever. Alrighty. Propaganda. Back to propaganda. Here's the epic troll. She's holding him in her arms. Wow. That's so lovely. He's a little baby. Ugh. The troll was gentle. Don't be scared, she said. I want to thank you for feeding my children. Whoa. Nice. Sweet. The troll took John into her cave and looked after him. She even gave him her children's bed. It was lumpy, but John slept well. The next morning, after breakfast, the troll waved John off. Sweet. There is John sleeping in bed. Lovely boy. Nap time. I hope you too can also go to sleep. With me reading you this bedtime story. Alrighty. Take these magic fishing hooks, she said. When you reach the sea, look for an old man named Charlie. You must go fishing with him. Thank you, she said. Thank you, said John. I will. But only fish near the pointed rock, the troll warned. So fish with Charlie and a pointed rock. Chloe. Itch eyebrow. Alrighty. John did just as the troll had said. He found Charlie in an old hut by the beach. Charlie's a little bitch boy. He's bad at fishing. Will you come fishing with me? Asked John. Are you sure? Asked Charlie. I'm the worst fisherman in the world, and I can never catch anything. Charlie showed John his boat. It was full of holes and falling to pieces. Don't worry, said John. I can soon fix that. I don't know. No, that was a shitty accent. I shouldn't have tried a Scottish accent again. Guys, it takes place in Scotland. I'm not a voice actor. It's bad. Alrighty. He set to work with some tar and planks. Soon the boat was as good as new. Wow, look at he go. Ugh. I'm gonna relax more. I'm going to bed. Let's row to that pointed rock, John said to Charlie. They put worms on magic hooks and started to fish. Hey, John cried. A few seconds later, I was just checking if the mic was still on. I gotta make sure. Cause like if I'm not hunched over, then I can't see. The light is on. More water as well. Hydrate. Alrighty. Looking at that too much instead of the camera. Hello, camera. Hi, chat. Let's row to that pointed rock, John said to Charlie. They put worms on the magic hooks. They started to fish. Hey, John cried. A few seconds later, I've caught one. So have I, shouted Charlie. And another, and another. They couldn't believe their luck. The boat was full of fish. Other fishermen couldn't believe it either. What's your secret? They asked. They told them the fish near the pointed rock. But when they tried to fish, they didn't catch a thing. Japed. They don't have the epic fishing rod. Every day, the entire winter, John's magic hooks caught hundreds of fish. We've done it again, gasped a local fisherman. Charlie's lucky at last, said another, shaking his head in disbelief. There they are, catching all of the fish. They are going to overfish the ecosystem and permanently damage it. Every day, John and Charlie cleared the fish and hung them up to dry. They're also hurting the economy. They're monopolizing the fish market. Oh my god, what the fuck, dude? They had more fish than all the other fishermen put together. And now they can put them at lower prices and sell them in far more quantities, putting all of the other fishermen out of business. Alrighty. There's something fishy going on here, one of them grumbled, as his shop was getting fewer and fewer customers. When spring came, it was time for John to go home. On the way, he visited the troll and gave her half of his fish. Damn. I never could have caught them without you, he said. Thank you, she said. One day you'll have a dream about me. Dude, same. True. I'm surprised I haven't already after reading this when I was a child. Anyway. Alrighty. And when you do, you must come back to my cave. Back at home, John helped his father on the farm. A year later, he had a dream about the troll, just as she had said. I have to go visit someone, he told his dad. He quickly left for her cave, without telling his father where he was going. Oh my god. The troll is actually his mom. At last, he reached the cave. He peered inside. Hello? He called. Anybody home? There was no answer. John crept into the cave, and it was empty, except for 2 chests. Are they for me? John wondered. What could be inside? It says it's actually labeled John. And he says, are they for me? Yes, John. Those are for you. He put the chests on his cart and took them home. When he opened them, he found piles of treasure and gold. John and his father were so rich they never had to work again. Hip hip hooray, they cheered. John never told his father where the money came from. Dude, that was literally his sugar mommy. That was like the Hamoud Habibi story, where he's like, "Oh, Hamoud, yo, take these diamonds, Hamoud." And Hamoud comes back, and he's like, take this Lamborghini." And Hamoud is Hamoud, homie. I don't know, man. I was trying like a homie, but a Hamoud homie, whatever. A Hamadomi, yo. No, Jesus Christ. Alrighty, is that the end? That's literally the end. That's just the end. His father never found out. Hail the Haunted TV. This one, there's like a weird guy. Oh wait, this is like that movie where the girl with the long hair comes out of the TV, except it's not horror and it's a stupid tap dancing man or whatever. And he does bad magic. He's really bad, but he's actually like haunted and dead or something. But he's a ghost. Should have taken more dance lessons when he was alive. Damn. He's just sad and dead. You're funny. I didn't mean to be. Well, so he actually wasn't trying to be a comedian, but I guess he was. Alrighty. Wait, oh. And then the little boy does his routine. Or no, not the little boy. The magic guy does his routine at a local comedy show or whatever, and he wins the big monies. The band of robbers, yo. I think I might want to. I'll read this one, I suppose. Back crack maybe. No, I don't think so. Ooh. Okay. Back to epic reading. I don't know how many more stories we'll read, or if I even care to. I could. How many pages is it actually? We've gone through a good amount. That's just me. Oh my god, there's like. Okay, well there's like 300 pages. I mean, obviously there's not a ton of story. I could try and get through it in one stream. Why not? Whatever. Pinchbeck the Wizard and Pogo the Goblin were walking together in the woods. They're talking about a magic spell. The mushrooms must be pickled at midnight. Yo, pickled mushrooms? That sounds good. Pogo told the Pinchbeck. They were so busy talking, they didn't see a robber creeping up from behind them. I spy a bag of gold, says the robber. Wow. What a robber. He really does spy a bag of gold and wants to rob it. This looks like ranking of kings. Not really, but... Suddenly, the robber jumped out. He hit Pinchbeck over the head with his club. "Give me your gold," he shouted. Pinchbeck dropped the gold. Pogo just ran. Pogo's such a little bitch. Wait, Pogo was telling Pinchbeck that? Pinchbeck looks like the Chad Wizard who would know all the magic spells. It's actually Pogo who's knowledgeable. Well, not really, but it depends, I guess. I'm just judging. I'm by literally the one thing that they said. The robber tied Pinchbeck to a tree. 3 hours later, Pogo came back. Wow, 3 hours later. I mean, hey, fair. There's like a castle in the background. I like that background. Wow. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Whatever. My head hurts, groaned Pinchbeck. Let's go to the castle for help, said Pogo. Nice. Alrighty. Slowly, Pinchbeck and Pogo climbed to the castle. They stopped in front of a huge wooden door and knocked inside. Inside, the king and queen were having tea. Was that a knock? Asked the queen, pausing between her mouthfuls of soft-boiled egg. Okay. I wonder who it could be, said the king. Who is there? Called the king. Pogo, said Pogo, with Pinchbeck the Wizard. We were robbed in the woods. Please let us in. Are they supposed to know who they are? I don't know. I don't remember. That's terrible, said the king. Come in at once. The queen made some fresh tea and wrapped wrapped Pinchbeck's head in bandages. The robbers came here too, she said, and they're coming back tomorrow. The king asked, if we don't give them 2 more bags of gold, they'll take over our castle, and we don't have any gold left. Damn, they just gave them all their gold. Also, you have a castle and gold, but you can't hire, like, some mercenaries, maybe? That night, Pinchbeck and Pogo stayed in the castle. They wished that they could do something to help. My head's thumping too much, sighed Pinchbeck. I can't think of any spells. But Pogo is big brain. Early the next morning, he sneaked out of the castle. I hope I don't wake anyone up, he thought. He found sacks in the shed and, tiptoed through the garden. Wow. He tried hard enough. He might be able to work a spell. As fast as he could, he stuffed the sacks with leaves, and then hurried back to the castle. When Pinchbeck saw the sacks, he clapped his hands with glee. Pogo, you've helped me to remember a spell. Oh god. Umpy Grumpy, do as you're told, fool those robbers, and turn into gold. Yo, that's a real spell. Try that at home. A pillow of smoke filled the air. Then, that's some, like, Fantasia shit right there, bro. That's some Fantasia shit. Right out of that. Oh, bump the mic. My bad. Rat-a-tat-tat. The robbers were banging on the door. Open up, they yelled. You know you don't have gold. The castle's ours. The queen began to cry. But we have nowhere to go, she sobbed. Huff, said the robbers. Please don't take the castle, pleaded the king. It's our home. Look at those silly robbers about to kill him. One with a neck as bad as me right now. I'm hunched over like that guy. See that? Ooh. Wow, that's me. RN. Just then, the robbers heard another voice. It was Pinchbeck. Take a look at this, he called, waving at the robbers. They couldn't believe their eyes. The robbers blinked and stared, then blinked again. Take your gold, said Pinchbeck. Make sure we never see you here again. We're rich now, said the chief robber. Why would we come back? I mean, I don't know. You already took 2 bags of real gold already. You should be rich enough, bruh. And they set off. They rode for 5 days and 5 nights. The sacks were getting lighter, but the robbers didn't notice. Last, they stopped to rest. How they didn't stop to eat or look at it for 5 days. That is cringe. That's Steel Ball Run reference. Wow, I haven't read it. Tired and hungry, they decided to cheer themselves up. Let's count our gold, they said. All they found in the sacks were leaves. It's a trick, shouted the chief robber. We'll go back, but it was no good. They come too far. Bro, you already, like, went far. You could go back. Alright, cringe. The castle, Pinchbeck's head healed. His spells returned. It was time to go. Before he left, he gave the king and queen a magic sack of gold, which would never run out. Damn. He had that? What the fuck? Infinite wealth? Alright. Then he and Pogo headed back into the woods, the way they had come. Then the stories end, like, too well. You know? It's like, oh, and then they got infinite wealth at the end. Nice. They should... Dude. They could have done that earlier. They like... Huh? Before he left. This is stupid. He could have just given the robbers that. Why didn't he just give the robbers that sack of gold? So sad. Cringe. Right. On to another. This is a long one. And I am getting tired. This is actually a long one. Maybe we'll finish with this one. You know what? We will finish with Sinbad. Why not? And then, yeah. Okay, fine. Okay. Sinbad the Sailor. Wow, wow, wow. Long ago, in the city of Baghdad, Sinbad lived with his father, a rich merchant. When the merchant died, he left Sinbad his whole fortune. Wow. Sinbad was so rich. Damn, he's just a little rich kid. He didn't need to work. Instead, he spent his money on fine clothes and wild parties and alcohol. One day, he was shocked to find his purse empty. I can't believe I've spent this fortune, he said to himself. There's him at that crazy Sinbad rave. Damn, that's some, like, stuff at a, what is it? The one where it turns into the devil. It's, like, it's really, like, a famous one. Dude, I'm gonna check Netflix right now. It's devil something or other. Hold on. Devilman Crybaby. Damn. That took me too long to figure out, because I didn't remember it at all. I had to Google it. He decided to follow his father's footsteps and sell things for a living. First, he sold his house, then he bought some expensive silks and spices and went down to the port. Dude, he's just being an entrepreneur. A group of merchants were busy loading their ship. They invited Sinbad to join them, and he jumped on the boat. Eager, very eager boy. After a week at sea, they dropped anchor by a sandy island. They were cooking supper over a fire, and the ground began to tremble. The island's moving, a sailor cried. It's not an island, yelled another. We're on a whale, cried the captain, and swam to the ship. Sailors were flung into the sea as the whale flipped its tail and dived underwater. Damn, the captain is a selfish bitch. Feels bad. Alright. Many men drowned, but Sinbad was lucky. He clung onto a wooden chest and floated through the night. At dawn, he landed on the shore of a distant island. A man on horseback. More goddamn JoJo references. Steel Ball Run. Any guy riding a horse is a Steel Ball Run reference, for the record. Brought Sinbad and took him to his ruler, King Mahrajan. I think that's right. Mahrajan. 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 Sinbad told the king about the whale. And, stranded far from home, he sighed. Work for me, and I'll look after you, said the king. Okay. One day, Sinbad was on duty at the port when the captain came up to him. Sir, where can I sell these silks and spices? He asked. Sinbad was amazed. I had some silks and spices like that, he said, ... Well, these silks belong to a merchant called Sinbad, said the captain. I am Sinbad, cried Sinbad. I thought you drowned. Well, he's chilling. No, Sinbad's all good. He's vibing. That is a selfish captain. Captain was amazed, but he gave Sinbad his silks and spices. After selling them at an excellent price, Sinbad joined the captain's ship and set sail for Baghdad. I would not join that captain's ship. He left you for dead. Haha. At first, Sinbad was delighted to be home, but soon he had itchy feet. He wanted to visit new places, so he bought more silks and spices to trade. The friendly captain welcomed him on board his ship, and they headed for the high seas. One day, they stopped at a deserted island to collect fresh water. Sinbad sat down at a shady spot and fell asleep, just like you guys should be doing right now, falling asleep to this epic bedtime story. Alrighty. An hour later, he woke in a panic. The ship had set sail without him, and he was stranded. Damn. They left him again. Rip. Sinbad climbed a tree and looked over the island. All he could see was a huge white egg. As Sinbad watched, a gigantic rock bird flew onto the egg and settled on to sleep. Sinbad knew the rock bird was very strong. Maybe it could rescue him. He unwound his turban, crept up to the bird, and tied himself to its leg. Damn. What a resourceful and Chad pirate. Wait, this is One Piece. No, this isn't Steel Ball Run reference. What am I thinking? This is other mainstream reference. One Piece. Always pirates are One Piece. When the rock woke up, it stretched its giant wings and soared in the sky. Sinbad found himself dangling high above the clouds. Before long, the rock dived down into a steep valley. Sinbad felt hard ground beneath his feet. Quickly untied himself. Oh shit, Sinbad in some trouble. Yo, wait, Boa? The Amazon Lily island of snakes, the Snake Island, but it's not women, it's just snakes. It's just snakes, no women, just snakes. But it's One Piece. The rock caught a sheep in its claws and flew away. Sinbad stared at the far sided valley. It was squirming with snakes, which slithered over dead sheep. Whack. The sheep just vibing. The snake don't want to eat the sheep at all. Then Sinbad noticed the ground was studded with jewels. He was stuffing some in his pockets when he saw a vicious snake eyeing him hungrily. Sinbad ducked down. How could he escape? Seeing the rocks circling overhead gave him an idea. Quickly, he tied himself to a sheep, and waited. In no time, a rock swooped down and grabbed the sheep in its claws. It flew out of the valley, with Sinbad trailing below. Wow. The rock... Oh, sorry. Bumped the mic. The rock landed on a cliff. It was about to eat the sheep when a group of men charged the bird, scaring it away. Father, said one, no jewels in the sheep's wool. Then they spotted Sinbad. His escape from Snake Valley amazed them. In return for some jewels, they put him on a ship bound for Baghdad. Once more, Sinbad was delighted to be home, but the feeling didn't last long. This time, he traded a bag of jewels for silks and spices to sell. Ah, this is the page in which the fucking bookmark is on. Whoop. Gone. No bookmark. But these guys are just like watching. They don't give a shit about Sinbad. They're just watching. And then they just, I mean, they help him out. They scare the guy off. His third journey went well, and land was in sight when a bunch of short and ugly and very hairy men ambushed the ship. OMG. Making a joke about, I don't know, some race. I don't know, me? Wow. One by one, the hairy men threw the merchants overboard, then sailed away. Okay, shit, they just fucking raided the ship and then left. They dipped. The miserable merchants were washed onto a beach. They explored the new shore and found a courtyard full of pots and firewood. Oh my god, this guy looks so, like, crazy. Oh, there's a troll shadow. The courtyard was owned by a greedy giant who licked his lips when he saw visitors. Before they could blink, he roasted a fat merchant. He just killed him. Straight up killed that guy. Damn. Have a bit. No worries. They explored the new show. Oh, wait, yeah. Here's the dude. He was about to die. He literally dies. This guy dies. Blah, blah, blah. Also, I've been watching Ranking of Kings, and it's pretty good. I'm gonna... No blanket. Alrighty. After supper, the giant fell asleep. Across the only exit. Don't worry, whispered Sinbad. When he leaves, we'll take his firewood and make a raft so we can escape. At dawn, the giant woke up. Relieved, he found... Relieved? This is why I shouldn't read at an angle. At dawn, the giant woke up, heaved himself to his feet, and left. The men hurried to the beach, where they tied firewood together with vines. Alrighty. As they pushed off from the shore, they heard a big splash. The angry giant was pelting the raft with rocks. Damn. Multiple. Seconds later, a rock smashed the raft to pieces, and men were killed. Most of the men were drowned. I said that as a joke, but yeah, it's for real. Sinbad and 2 others were lucky. They survived by clinging onto a log. By noon, they had fainted under the hot sun. Oof. Next thing they knew, they had drifted onto a stony beach, and a huge snake had wound itself around them. It eyed the 3 men, opened its mouth wide, and swallowed Sinbad's 2 friends. Damn, more death instantly. Sinbad didn't dare move until the snake had slithered off. Damn, okay, he just didn't move. Snake was just not hungry for him, he's chilling. He gazed out to sea, praying for a ship to arrive, and one did. Oh, he's just lucky as fuck. Better still, Sinbad recognized the captain from his second journey. "You left me behind," he said, Sinbad, angrily. "Sorry," said the man. "Let me make it up to you. I'll take you home right away." Yo, sweet. He's just taking him home. Sinbad went back in within a week, Sinbad went back in Baghdad. "Home again," cried Sinbad, but it didn't take long before he was back at the market buying silks and spices. He's an addict to silks and spices. He joined another merchant ship and traded his goods from port to port. One day, a sudden gale whipped up the waves. Winter came crashing onto the deck and smashed up the ship. Damn. Instantaneous more conflict. Just conflict after conflict. Sinbad and the 7 other merchants were luckier than the rest. They clung on to the broken mast and drifted to a far-off shore. They're just like, oh damn, it ain't even on camera. Might be. Alrighty. There they are. I don't know if I already showed that, but whatever. Zoom, instantaneous zoom. The islanders found the men and took them to their king. "Welcome," said the king. "Please join us for a feast." Ooh, Sinbad is looking a little sus over here. They're all starving, except for Sinbad. He was just watched the others gobbled down the food like pigs. Yo. This is a spirited away moment. To his horror, the hungry men actually turned into slurping, guzzling animals. "Stop eating," Sinbad cried. The men no longer understood him. Literally, fucking, OMG. Spirited Away stole this idea, SMH. An islander rounded up Sinbad's friends and herded him through the door. Sinbad hid in a dark corner when no one was looking from the palace grounds. What a resourceful dude. He looks so, he's like eyeing him. He's eyeing him. And they turn to pigs. He ran straight past the herd of men who were grazing in a field and didn't stop until he reached the other side of the island. Then he couldn't believe his luck. A ship was sailing close to the shore. Sailing, that's a tongue twister. A ship was sailing close to the shore. He waved at it wildly, and the captain waved back. Soon, Sinbad was heading for Baghdad again. Sweet. The problem was, Sinbad found life at home after his adventure's goal. One morning, he saw a beautiful new ship at the port and decided to buy it. Nice. Off he goes again. He loaded the ship with silks and spices. Nice. Even more addiction. Hired an eager crew and set sail. They came to an island with another roc's egg. Some sailors were curious and went to see it. That's stupid. They threw stones at the egg to see how tough it was. 50 stones later. 50 stones! "Fools!" cried Sinbad. "Mother Rock will want revenge." As they sailed away, a dark shape hid the sun. It was a rock. She dropped a massive boulder on the ship, and all but Sinbad perished in the sea. This is one lucky mother. Dream odds. Literal dream odds. Here's the idiots. They were just like, yep, we need to hit this shit 50 whole times. Yet again, Sinbad was saved. This time, he was swept to a leafy island. As he paused for water by a stream, he saw a sad troll. That's me, the sad troll guy. Sinbad helped the troll cross the stream, but then the troll refused to get down from Sinbad's shoulders. He was too lazy. It just tightened its grip around his neck. Dude, neck massage? For days, Sinbad was the troll's prisoner. He carried it everywhere until he was exhausted. Then he remembered he had a flask of wine. Nice. Troll saw Sinbad take a sip and snatched the flask. It glugged down the wine and was soon swaying from side to side. A few burps later, it toppled to the ground. Alcoholic, drunk troll. Alrighty. Sinbad ran away and met some people carrying baskets. "Can you help me get to Baghdad?" he asked hurriedly. "You'll help us collect more coconuts," replied a bald man. "How?" wondered Sinbad, following the group into a forest of palms. Monkeys chattered in every tree. "Wait," said the man, picked up a stone and threw it at a monkey. The monkey was very annoyed and threw a coconut back at the man. "Hey, that nearly hit me," muttered Sinbad. Soon, all the monkeys were throwing coconuts. Sinbad easily collected enough to pay for his trip home. Wow. He goaded the monkeys. He goaded the monkeys' anger issues for his benefit. Manipulative Sinbad. For a while, Sinbad was happy, simply lazing around at home. Then some merchants came to visit. Their tales of travel filled Sinbad with envy. He set sail once more, traveling from port to port, till one night the ship sailed off course. In the gloom, no one saw sharp rocks ahead. Dude, Titanic moment. And the ship was smashed to pieces, and only Sinbad and 4 others reached the shore. More dream odds, dude. Sinbad? No, just change his name to whatever Dream's IRL name is. Alrighty. They searched the craggy island from top to bottom and found nothing but rocks and water. One by one, the men starved to death. Damn. No, absolutely zero stomach. They are not One Piece main protagonists, surviving on an island like Sanji. Before long, Sinbad was the only man left. He sat by a river, feeling very alone. And then he noticed something strange. The river was flowing into a cave, not out to sea. Sinbad had an idea. I'll make a raft, he thought, and hope the river leads me to some food. The riverbed sparkled with jewels, so he took a few handfuls before setting off. Wow. He's so lucky. Why? Don't care. His raft glided into the cave and sped up. Hurtling through darkness, all Sinbad could hear was the whoosh of water. His luck had his luck finally ran out? No, he's hacking. His luck has not ran out. Sinbad is literally cheating. Check his files. Check his files. Next thing he knew, he was lying on a sunny bank. He looked up to see a crowd gathered around him. A local merchant gave Sinbad some food in return for several jewels, sent him on a ship to Baghdad. Back home, Sinbad's jewels bought him all kinds of treats. But guess what? Sinbad wasn't content. Soon I'll be too old to travel, he thought, and risk my life once again. Just kidding, he's cheating. So he set out on one final journey. He was aboard a merchant ship in the China Sea when a terrible storm blew up. A monster whale surged throughout the waves. As it got closer, it opened its massive jaws and swallowed up the ship in one gulp. Luckily, Sinbad managed to jump overboard just in time. The storm died down, and once again he drifted to a strange shore. Safe again. I don't know how to do it, how I do it, he thought. Oh, I don't know how I do it. Just luck. He's just lucky. It's just luck. There's no other part besides luck. Cool whale. As he wandered through an exotic forest, he found a river flowing to a cave, and found more jewels in it. Found more. This river carried him through the darkness to a steep waterfall. I'm a dead man, Sinbad screamed as he started falling. Suddenly, he stopped midair. He did an epic clutch, and was able to, fucking survive. A surprised old man had caught him in a net. You need to dry off, said the man, and he took Sinbad home with him. That's the first thing I would say. You need to dry off. The old man asked his daughter, Amira, to fetch some clothes. Sinbad gazed at her, open-mouthed. He had never seen such a lovely woman. I don't know why I said it like that. Amira's father thought Sinbad was charming and invited him to stay. Over the next few weeks, Amira and Sinbad fell in love. Wow, there they are, handing each other towels. Lovely. They're trading towels. The old man's blessing. He's trading silks. Ooh, the fine silks. That's what he's trading. The old man's blessing, the couple married. A year later, Amira's father died of old age. Rip, leaving her and Sinbad a fortune. Sweet. Why don't we go sailing? Said Sinbad. We could go buy some silks and spices to trade. Yo. Oh yes, replied Amira, who had always wanted to travel. She died on the first voyage. Only Sinbad survived. After months at sea, they found themselves in Baghdad. What a gorgeous city, cried Amira. Isn't it? Agreed Sinbad. He was delighted to be home, at least for a while. Wow. That's the end of that one. I'm gonna call it there. I read 170 really long, really tedious pages. That was really difficult. I'm tired. Oh. There we go. Alrighty. That's gonna do it for this very lovely stream. I don't really know what this stream was, but you know what? It's okay. I love it. Alright, wait, there's a random message that got flagged by Nightbot. Hold on. What was it? Why? For misogyny. That's funny. Nightbot flags that for misogyny. I should just turn off Nightbot. Alrighty. Damn. Lying down. Alrighty. No. I've been reading for an hour. I can't handle reading for an hour. What? Alrighty. Okay. That's about it. Thanks for watching the stream. Yeah, alrighty. Bye-bye. Have a good night.